There you go, CC. There you go, Caitlin. Way to hold it down, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark told the WNBA, damn you and your bogus orange carpet. I ain't showing up to nothing. I'm not showing up to your bogus orange carpet. I'm not showing up to this joke of a three-point shootout. I'm not showing up to link up and kick it with none of y'all. Y'all fake, y'all phony, y'all jealous, y'all are haters. Caitlin Clark just pulled a no-show for opening day of WNBA All-Star.
The highly anticipated 2026 WNBA All-Star Exhibition in Chicago was heavily promoted as the most valuable and widely watched event in women's sports history. Arena doors were expected to open to massive crowds after a complete sellout months earlier, with ticket resale prices rising sharply and major television partners projecting record-breaking ratings. This showcase was expected to become a major success for the organization. Yet, at this moment, executive offices are facing serious internal turmoil. Major revenue streams are disappearing quickly as frustrated corporate partners cancel their advertising agreements, with Commissioner Adam Silver reportedly upset over the situation. How did this historic event quickly fall into a major crisis? It began with a costly and misguided decision made by league leadership. In an attempt to satisfy a small group of dissatisfied veteran players, leadership tried to limit the sport's biggest star. They attempted to place an unnecessary and restrictive playing time limit on Caitlin Clark during the event, greatly underestimating her response. Instead of quietly accepting the decision or speaking out publicly, Clark stood firm and made a decisive move. She withdrew completely from the entire weekend. The league's top draw stepped away, creating serious instability for the organization. Prepare yourself, because the hidden demands behind this situation are difficult to believe.
Yeah, you put up 123. Everything felt like it was clicking on offense. Where did you guys sense things were going right on that end of the floor, and how quickly did that happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was like one of our goals tonight was to come out and start well, because we've kind of struggled in that area in the last couple games. So thought we did that, really well. Our defense wasn't very good in the first quarter, but it was better there in the second. And then, we're able to build a comfortable lead. And I thought we just played with really good pace and sharing the ball really well. It felt like our offense was really flowing.
One assist off the franchise record as well, but you three specifically have talked about like learning to play together over these couple of years. And when you missed time last year, that impacted that. How do you feel like you three have connected recently on the offensive end of the floor specifically?
Yeah, I think we are super connected. I think for us, it's just making sure that we just execute our plays, and when we do that, everyone gets theirs. I think for C and Kels, it's super.
Understanding the full scale of this situation requires looking at the growing tension behind the scenes over recent months. Established players and longtime figures within the league had grown frustrated with Caitlin Clark's strong presence and influence. They were concerned that fans were spending large amounts of money mainly to watch one young player hit deep three-point shots, while veteran players received less attention. Instead of building on the financial success and audience growth she brought to the league, leadership created a questionable plan just 2 days before the event. League officials privately met with Indiana's management team to discuss a strategy that would limit Clark's visibility during the broadcast. They set strict playing time limits, planning for her to appear only briefly in certain parts of the game. They presented this decision as a standard health precaution to protect her long-term performance. However, those involved understood the true intention. It was a plan to reduce her role so other players could receive more attention. They planned to use her popularity to fill the arena while limiting her actual time on the court. When officials brought her into a private meeting, they expected her to accept the decision. They believed she would follow their direction without challenge. They presented the playing time limits, expecting agreement. Instead, they were met with a strong and immediate refusal from a determined and confident star who rejected the plan.
7 minutes, crazy. No, I'm joking, but I feel great. I feel like I felt kind of like myself over the course of the last 3 games and just continued to build that and stay on top of everything. But, it's kind of nice when, you build a hefty lead like that and then you're able to kind of get some rest there in the fourth quarter. And then a lot of my teammates were able to get in and contribute. And it was really fun to see them, keep the same level of play. Like, everybody came in and when their number was called, they were ready. And that was even the same for the first half. When people got subbed in, they were ready. And, they allowed our offense to keep going. And then our defense kind of kicked in too. So I'm just proud of everybody.
I'm not sure if you're aware that you got a technical foul tonight.
I'm aware, yeah.
Sometimes you come in here and you say, hey, I just didn't know. But you said in the past you wouldn't change anything. But
yeah.
How do you...
She said that.
Sources within the facility reported that Caitlin Clark did not simply disagree. She took immediate and decisive action. The point guard stood up, cut off communication with the organization, and left the building. She refused to board the team flight to Illinois. She skipped all scheduled media appearances, did not attend the formal events, and officially removed herself from the roster. She presented leadership with a clear and firm decision. Remove the playing time limits and allow her to play freely, or face the consequences of losing her participation. At first, league officials believed she might reconsider. They assumed the pressure from national media coverage would eventually change her mind. Music, however, as the event approached and Clark remained absent from the host city, the reality became clear. She was serious. The star player had taken a firm stand, creating a major challenge for the league's leadership and leading to significant financial impact.
We'll place the call to Caitlin Clark to get whatever it is you need. Take a look at this. Shout out to Correlation. Correlation said, bruh, Caitlin is in Iowa and Studbub was just asking where she is. Caitlin Clark pulled a no-show. Caitlin Clark's out in Iowa, having a good old time, not dealing with this nonsense, going to see, hair people and all of this stuff. She ain't got time to be dealing with these people no more. And I don't blame her. If I was Caitlin Clark, I wouldn't want to deal with these idiots any longer either. It's just been too much. Too much has been done. Too much has been done. Caitlin Clark pulled a absolute no-show. Here she is in Iowa. Okay. She said, I'm not going. I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. I might just show up. I might not show up to All-Star Weekend until 10 minutes before the game. I might not show up till 10 minutes before the game because y'all don't deserve the GOAT's presence.
The moment this news spread across social media confirming Caitlin Clark's decision not to participate due to the playing time restriction, the reaction was immediate and intense. Disappointed fans who had spent large amounts on premium tickets quickly contacted vendors requesting refunds. The resale market dropped sharply within a short time, with once high-value tickets losing most of their worth. Television executives, who had relied heavily on her presence to attract viewers, reportedly reacted with serious concern, warning of possible contractual issues. The financial impact grew rapidly in a very short period. Major international brands that had invested heavily based on her popularity began reconsidering their commitments, making it clear they expected a high-level event featuring top talent rather than a reduced showcase.
So I think just continue to be myself and then just try to refocus to, focusing on my teammates and how I can help them.
Do you think it's inevitable or no?
I don't know. I can't predict the future. You got to ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Caitlin, for you mentioned kind of feeling back to yourself. How much these past 3 games has it been kind of almost like a mental boost for you?
Yeah, it's like... you never like being out with injury. Like, it's hard for anybody. And I think especially last year, like having to go through it, like the 4 games off, 4 games play, 4 games on, 4 games, whatever it was, like that's really hard to kind of find a flow. So I think for myself, like just being resilient and able to get my body back pretty quickly to where it was before I missed a couple games. And then, just finding my flow. And, sometimes it can be hard for my teammates too. Like, you don't want to come in and disrupt when you haven't been in a couple games. So just kind of easing my way back into everything. And, they've made it easy too.
Kelsey, I'm curious, from your perspective, what have you seen from Caitlin here over these past few games as she's gotten healthier?
I just think her ability to lead, even while dealing with injury and, want to be your best self and letting your body be at your best.
While concerned executives rushed through headquarters in visible panic, the consequences of this decision reached the players' area with immediate intensity. Music. The veteran players who had supported these restrictions were suddenly faced with a loud and deeply frustrated crowd. They had achieved the situation they wanted, a spotlight without Caitlin Clark present. However, the lack of media attention and the clear frustration from fans quickly revealed a difficult truth. Their impact was closely connected to her star presence, turning what seemed like a win into a major setback. The shock of the moment was overwhelming. It raises a serious question about how leadership could mishandle such a strong opportunity and still expect.
I am still in that.
See, look, Stubbuzz, they're going to have a good time no matter what. I like them. Y'all can't get Caitlin Clark on y'all stream yet because she ain't showing up till she got to show up. She don't want nothing to do with Asia and them trying to corner her and have a meeting. They going to want her to show up and speak out for this group, that group. She don't have time for all of that. She trying to enjoy herself. What else? What else? Oh, they got AZ Fudd in here. Yo, the Stubbutt stream is lit, bro.
Oh, yeah, we been here. Oh, you talking about the room.
All right, I can't have that music playing. They got AZ Fudd in. Oh, they in there taking shots with AZ. Paige, you better get your girl, man. Stubbuds ain't safe, I'm telling you. They demons. They demons. All right. All right. Okay, they had AZ Fudd in there. Oh, they got Kelsey Mitchell on the stream. Hey, go ahead, Kelsey.
What I just say? If you proud of her, yeah. I love y'all. We're in here.
Do you fully understand the scale of this mistake? They took a serious risk with their most valuable asset. Did they truly think this plan would go unnoticed? Or did they believe they would face no consequences?
Just say one shot later or something.
They trying to get everybody lit. Man, y'all gotta be careful with the stud buzz, man. Stud buzz gonna get y'all toe up in Chicago. Y'all might not be able to wake up for whatever duties y'all got the next day, man.
Without her strong presence on the court, the intense media attention quickly disappeared. Cameras stopped flashing. Online engagement slowed dramatically, and a clear reality became visible worldwide. Players soon realized that by trying to limit her influence out of frustration, they had reduced the visibility of the entire sport. Indiana's leadership shifted from confidence to facing pressure from upset fans, concerned sponsors, and widespread public criticism. They attempted to control her role, and in doing so, damaged their own major event, appearing unprepared on a global stage. Now, the organization is urgently trying to bring her back, offering to remove the playing limits and give her full freedom on offense. However, the damage has already been done. Caitlin Clark has shown that she is more than just a talented player. She is a central force supporting the league's success. The system depends on her far more than she depends on it, and she now holds a position of clear influence.
Yeah, I do think it's important. I think momentum and just having the basketball guys on your side in ways that, that you really don't understand. Really, I think it's true. I think the way in which you love the game, you pour into the game is the way you want it to show love to you back. And I think that we've done a decent job lately as far as keeping ourselves committed to the grind and committed to what, Steph has set for us. But more importantly, I think momentum going into our second half of our season is really big for us. Once you start, you kind of don't stop. And I think, our next couple of opponents that we do come to see, I think these games kind of help us prepare to see whatever we want to see in the second half of the season.
You said last week that you don't really like to talk less about basketball. So how do you vent through the game?
Keep the main thing. Certain things don't require a lot of talking. So I try to keep a happy balance and just keep my mind focused on what matters.
Yeah, right.
So, All-Star Weekend coming up. We'll be making an appearance on Stud Buds. What's all planned for you guys this weekend? Festivities up in Chicago.
They separated us, man. I know, man. They trying to.
This strong and firm refusal in Chicago. They separated us, man. I know, man. They're trying to make us enemies. To accept professional tension has clearly established her as one of the most influential figures in women's sports. League officials attempted to limit a powerful talent, and in doing so, risked losing one of their most valuable assets. I want to hear your honest thoughts on this situation. Do you support Caitlin Clark's decision to step away from the event to make a strong statement? Or do you believe she should have played despite the situation?